Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hello, my friends.
And welcome everybody to a Tuesday night.
A little bit different for you. Yeah, we're live on Tuesday
Tuesday Supermoon.
for a global mass meditation. Sorry.
We're back and
a little bit of
forth.
telepathy today. Like, are you going to finish your sentence? Or But welcome to another global mass meditation live. A bit of a special one tonight. I'll be doing the entire meditation. It's right in the middle of moving house for us.
Thankfully, he'll be doing the entire meditation. I'm so grateful for you. I've been a little bit worked up trying to box everything up, get everything moved. I've been feeling the energies of the crazy supermoon energies. So David has been the one to hold it down. Today, I think everything could go wrong when we're moving and trying to get cleaners and try to get steam cleaners, and everybody was canceling on us, and I was getting just really worked up with all of that. And he just said, I'm not going to resist anything. Obviously it's meant to be. And he's been able to just handle everything very, very well, much better than me. So he's going to take on the meditation tonight, and I'm going to do it. And I am very excited to just relax and do the full meditation from start to finish. And we also have a special guest tonight. He's nervous, but we are so blessed and grateful to have his energy. It is just incredible how we met. They're a couple from a Soyuz, and they join us on our mass meditations every week. And, so they heard about our Vortex Tour 2022 and reached out to us, and were so kind and offered us a place to stay at their home when we're there. So that was incredible. We finally connected over a Zoom call, and then unexpectedly, the husband, he ended up needing to come to Edmonton for kind of a family emergency. So we got to invite him to stay with us, and now he's here. So it's kind of surreal for us all, but it's just a testimony to the soul family and how, where we are, wherever we are across the globe, just holding that light, we are just finding each other, and we are connecting, and we are coming together, and it feels so good. And we are just so blessed to have Caden here tonight and his energies and joining us for a mass meditation live. He didn't want to be on camera. That's okay. We've had a couple of guests who didn't want to be on camera, and that's okay, because it's nerve-wracking. I still get very nervous, as you guys can all.
Quite hot over here. But no, welcome, guys. We're going to go live into our meditation probably in about 5, 6, 7 minutes, roughly. Just wait for a few of you to jump on. Tonight's going to be really piggybacking off the supermoon energies. We're going to be connecting with the Pleiadians tonight. I know a lot of starseeds are really very fond of that word. We have a lot of lineage in the Pleiadian collective, many of us, and it's going to be a special one. So with that, we're going to be clearing. We're going to be connecting to the living library. We're going to be opening up some channels and gateways. We're going to be letting go, kind of all in the same meditation. It's going to be a strong bag of tricks. But so if you've got headphones, go and grab them. If you've got crystals, go and grab them. I'm going to try and layer some music in, although I haven't prepared any, so we may do it without music. We may just do singing bowl. We'll see. But we will go live in about 6 minutes or so.
All right. Speaking of crystals, I've got a whole pile of crystals here, and it's magnetic, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. So obviously you guys know it's a full moon, so cleansing and clearing your crystals. Although it's really good to have them in direct moonlight, and it has just been raining, pouring, crazy weather in Edmonton these last couple days. So I don't think we're going to see any sign of the supermoon today. However, we still took the crystals outside, and we did a big cleansing and clearing. Definitely with your intention is another way to cleanse and clear the crystals. So this supermoon, it is the first supermoon of 2022. So we're kind of marking, and it's the last full moon of spring before we start a new season and a new cycle. So this is kind of really closing out a huge chapter and starting a new. So let us know in the comments if you guys are feeling like that, like you're in that transition point. Obviously, if you've been following along with David and I, you'll know we are in a big transition. We're about to leave Edmonton, and tomorrow we are going off on the Vortex Tour 2022.
Kelly's t-shirts haven't got her yet.
Yeah, we did get t-shirts. These are just a couple that we're going to give away. I'm still waiting for mine. Apparently, they arrive on the 16th, and we leave tomorrow. David wants to drive back to Edmonton to get them. That's probably not going to happen, but divinely they will find their way to us, I'm sure.
Is anyone else feeling something big, Robbie? Yeah, I think we're building up to some big things. We've got some big light waves coming in right now, some big activations, and we're seeing the activations from a lot of DNA changes and clearings and integrations. It sort of comes in waves. For us, it manifests. I get very tired. Kelly gets very emotional, and that's when we can really feel the Schumann and the energies on the planet are really strong.
The Schumann was spiking today.
Yeah, it was.
And we do feel things come online. We were just having a conversation. David and I are pretty much at the point where we don't know if the thoughts are originating in my head or his head. We'll be in a completely separate room, and he'll think the same thing I'm thinking. One of us will walk into a room and say literally that exact same thought. And I just, I just had that moment today. Well, it is just the divine working through us. It's obviously God, and it's coming to me and him, so that if he doesn't speak it and make it happen, chances are I'll speak it and make it happen.
That's true, yeah.
So he kind of covers both areas, I think.
It's true. What was I going to say? I'm
not sure what you were going to say. You were talking about the Schumann spiking, big energies coming in, and
let's go. We've got about 150 of you on here.
Awesome.
So let's get cracking, I think.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You were going to probably tell me to
cell phones off, please, Pookie, during the meditation. That would be wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
We're just very human, guys. You've got no idea.
We've been go today. So this is going to be really nice just to start to settle in and relax a little bit.
So those of you who are new to the channel, we don't normally go live on a weekday, so there may be some new viewers. We have, in our meditation, we typically do an activation at the beginning. We bring in the soul to the physical vessel. We then do 2 invitations. We bring in at the 4 cardinal points the archangels, and then we bring in the masters in the circle in the middle. So that's kind of protection and energize. We bring in the guardians to just hold that space, and then we bring in the masters in the middle to really help us activate and elevate those energies. If we do anything or say anything that doesn't connect with you tonight, just leave it where it is. You don't need to bring it with you on a journey. And of course, things that do resonate, take it with you and share it, because we're all in this great family of light together. So let's start to settle in.
Absolutely.
Let's
we do
get
work
comfortable
with a lot of different masters and energies, different beings. You never know what you're going to get.
That's true.
You got to stay open. You got to stay in the flow.
And if you do feel your thoughts just straying, and you find it difficult to control your mind in these meditations, just whisper to yourself, divine life, divine presence, and return back to center. That's a good little exercise, very simple one. So let's settle in. We're going to go tonight without music. So let us create our own music as the family of light together. We're just blessed to be here globally. We're blessed to be here with our brother of light, Caden. Although we may have distance between us, some of us, consciousness connects us. It is all non-local, this great family of light. We have been together many times before. Let us feel into that energy now. Even though the initiation and ascension process is individual in many ways, we are here for the collective good. and to do this work together. So let's start by taking 2 or 3 really deep breaths. Let's anchor into the present moment. Let's bring our awareness to the heart center. Really bring in the heart-centered energies tonight as the Pleiadians await our call. And we will begin, as we always do, with Alice Bailey's Soul Invocation. This is to bring forth and connect the soul to the physical vessel. So let us make that invitation to our mighty I Am presence now. And as you hear these words, just feel the soul, invite the soul into the physical body. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am divine design. I call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christ light. Descend upon the family of light. Form all around us, move through us. Now. I ask for the presence of the I Am that I am. Merge and join with us now. So be it, and so it is. Let's take a minute just to feel the physical body tonight. Let us just tune in. Notice where you have any energies blocked or any pains of the body maybe. Let us bring the soul into this place. Let us bring God here. Let us tune in and see nothing but God in all areas of the body. As we make the connection with the soul self, we bring in the archangels at the 4 cardinal points, the watchers and protectors, the guides, to hold the space for us tonight. From the east, we ask Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Air, with the symbol of the caduceus wand, and whose energy is green fire, to join with us now. Let's invite that green energy to us and with us. And from the south, Archangel Michael, the Archangel of Fire, whose symbol is the blue flaming sword, whose energy is blue fire. Let us bring in the blue fire energies now. And from the west, Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of Water, whose symbol is the silver chalice, and who holds the energy of diamond white fire. Bring diamond white fire into our space now. And from the north, Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Earth. His symbol is the golden pentacle. His fire is red, flame energy. Let us bring Uriel in now. The four watches of the east, the south, the west, the north, the horizontal planes. Feel that protection and guidance. Feel the safety of this space. And now into the inner circle, we bring in the ancient teachers, the masters we're working with. Anyone not mentioned here, just bring in whoever you're working with as well. We ask these great beings to join us to help amplify the intentions of light and love, the energies of ascension. So this time we ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster, the king, Zarathustra, the magi, Lao Tzu, the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji, the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya, the smiling guru, Sri Aktaswa, the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, the gift, El Moria, the Lord of the first ray, Kuthumi, the great guiding light, Dwal Kul, the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion, the bringer of joy, the English master Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the avatar, Kuan Yin, the incandescent one, Aina, the ninth dimensional guide, Muhammad, the prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God, the masters in us, Yahweh in us, saviors in us. Now let us take a deep breath in through the nose and hold, activating the pineal gland, and hold, and release. Another deep breath in and hold, lighting up the cave, and release. And a final deep breath in and hold. Activate. And release. Feel the activation, feel the energy, the electromagnetic energy in the cells, in the body, in the bones, all around you. As we go deeper to activate the 12 strands of DNA lying dormant within us, we now set the intention to bring the 12 chakra system online. Beginning, we bring our awareness to the root chakra at the base of the spine. It is a red energy center. Feel it glowing there, feel the warmth. And as we take a deep breath in, it turns from red to golden white. And as we breathe out, we spin it left to right and activate the root chakra. Moving up now to the sacral chakra, an orange energy center. Once again, we breathe in, turn the orange, golden white. We breathe out, spin and activate. Moving up to the solar plexus chakra, right around the navel, a yellow energy center. We're storing a lot of emotions here at this time. This grand supermoon is stirring up a lot for us. Let us take a deep, deep breath in and turn it golden white. And breathe out, spin, and activate the solar plexus. Feel the lower three chakras just relaxing you. Feel the emotions that have been trapped. Maybe it's been a difficult week. Maybe there's been old things that have come up for you. Healing, family. Feel these energy centers clear and purge now. As we move up to the fifth dimensional gateway, the ascension on-ramp, the heart chakra is a deep emerald green energy center. If you like, you can take a moment to draw up the energies from the three lower chakras into the heart center, just to purify and cleanse a little bit more. As we breathe in, we turn the green heart chakra golden white. Breathe out, activate, and spin left to right. Bringing the heart center online. Moving up now to the throat chakra. There's a blue energy center. So many of us now are unafraid to speak our truth. We're not held back by the dogmas and fears of being judged and ridiculed. The great star seeds and ground crew of Earth are abundant now. The family of light here tonight is growing in numbers every day. Let us breathe in, turn the throat chakra golden white. As we breathe out, we spin and activate. Moving up now to the brow chakra, the third eye, connected to the pineal, an indigo energy center. Once again, we breathe in and turn golden white. And breathe out, activate, and spin. Feeling the vortex of energy building within you, with each chakra spinning in unison. Chakra point number 7, and the final of the physical body, the crown chakra at the crown of the head, is a pink energy center. Let us breathe in and turn it golden white. Breathe out, spin left to right, and activate the crown. We now have the 7 chakras of the body online. We move into the unified field of consciousness to activate the remaining 5. And the 8th chakra is the Earth Star chakra, located about 6 to 12 inches beneath the feet. Feel a golden white energy ball glowing there. And as you do, great roots of light go deep into the earth, connecting to Gaia, anchoring, grounding, making you feel more secure and more relaxed. You're not doing this alone. Our great Mother Earth is here with us at all times. Let us breathe in, intensify the golden white light. Breathe out, spin, and activate. Moving up now to the 9th energy center, the Soul Star chakra, located 6 to 12 inches above the crown of the head. The great gateway for the soul, the doorway for ascension energies and the mighty I Am presence. Let us invite the extrasensory perceptions, the new abilities, the new light coming in through this energy vortex now. We breathe in, expand the golden white light, and breathe out, spin and activate. Moving up now, we enter into the astral body deeper and move up above the room you're in, out of the house, up through the clouds, deep into the evening and night sky, going higher and higher until we rest just above the earth, the perfect view of wonderful Mother Gaia. This is the planetary chakra, the 9th energy center. Let us feel a great golden white ball of light glowing here. Once again, we breathe in, amplify the light. We breathe out, spin and activate the planetary chakra. And higher we go now, deeper into space, past the planets, all the way to the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. Go higher and deeper. This is the galactic chakra, connecting us to the cosmos, all of the universe and universes there are. We connect to all the planetary systems, the billions of worlds and life forms. Let us breathe in and activate. Breathe out and spin this chakra left to right. Now going higher and further past the Milky Way galaxy, deeper and deeper. And as we go deeper, we see a brilliant white light getting brighter and brighter as we move closer, filling our entire field of vision. We arrive at our final 12th chakra point, the Grand Central Sun. And the universal chakra. Let us take a deep breath and amplify this golden white light. Breathe out Spin and activate. And as the 12th chakra comes online, we feel the energies of the grand central sun streaming down through each energy center, down through the top of the head, down the spine, out of the root chakra, through our feet, and down deep into Gaia, anchoring us from above and below. We allow the 12 strands of DNA to form and activate within us now. As we do, we bring online new abilities, new awareness, and the remembrance of soul families, galactic families. And it is in this space that we feel a familiar energy, a second family, always present. And tonight, we welcome in the Pleiadians from far and wide who are here at this time to assist humanity, to help us bring online the activation of the living library, the gateway to unity consciousness. Feel their energy. Feel the friendliness, the love, the light, the intention to serve, and the purity to assist humanity to bring memory forward and activate the 12 strands of DNA. Know this is possible. Know it is happening within you now. And let us go deeper now. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax even deeper. Go deep, deep inside. Make the quiet intention to make a maximum use of the energies presently flooding in and through you from the supermoon, from the mighty I am presence of your being. Move your awareness and consciousness to the 12th chakra, the grand central sun. Let us rest here for a moment. And from this 12th chakra point, you hear the sound of intent that resonates through your whole body. The intent to become more than your humanity, to transcend the human vessel. Feel the waves and the pulses of light from far all around the galaxy, moving towards you at a central point. For the grand central sun acts as a magnet for these energies too. As these waves of light travel towards you and move through you, listen to the response throughout all of existing life. Imagine a fine spider-like web that makes up the entire cosmos. The quantum web. Everything is connected. As you draw energy through this web to you, it begins to buzz and sing and inform all parts of itself, which includes you. Feel the energy move into you. Now let these waves of light move down towards Gaia, towards the planet, and feel that you are a magnet for expanded consciousness. You are here for this purpose at this time and no other. You can let go of all the thoughts of having to do this and that. Just know this is your goal. All else will be taken care of from here. So from this present space, make the intention to access the frequencies of consciousness that the Pleiadians make available for us now. Effortless and joyful. Feel the abundance of creativity express itself and move through your being. And with ease, use this creative light as it moves through you and brings you new gifts and new options. As these powerful waves of light come through the 12th chakra, imagine Earth, all of Earth, being impacted with these gigantic waves of light, thousands of miles in length and width, that are flooded with tiny geometric shapes. Each and every one of us, all of the family of light, has the potential to reactivate the living library by using these new gifts of mind, of heart, the nudgings of spirit, and the intentions. Now feel Mother Earth being flooded with these waves of light once again. Imagine that every particle of life knows it can never be destroyed. That destruction and death is an illusion. It's the game of the Prime Creator, our Father, Mother, God. And you are indeed a game master. Find the treasure chest you have stored away, the golden jewel of mastery. It holds your most valuable truth, which you've hidden from yourself. And as you dare to open this chest now, what you see inside is yourself, a version of yourself that is Prime Creator, creating peace and freedom once again on this world. Make the intention now the sum total of your intelligence be given freely to each other, and that the gifts, talents, and abilities each and every one of you have to be broadcast to the rest of the world in order for a great healing and cleansing to take place during this supermoon. Intend that your body beams out love. Create a spiral with this love and know that you are connected to a grand divine purpose. You are not alone, yet you must walk sometimes and act alone in order to discover yourself. Enclose yourself now in that spiral of love and make the intention to remember who you are. So once again, we find ourselves above the planet, above Mother Gaia, the family of light, all holding hands together in a circle. there is a great knowing and a remembrance taking place within you. That you have indeed done this many times before. Forgive yourself for the challenges that the veil presents in remembering. And allow yourself a smile and a laugh inside of this great game that we all play together. Let us take a moment to appreciate the family of light. Let us make a pledge to one another to take things seriously, but not personally, when it comes to ascension. Let us recognize the things happening to us are merely happening for us. We know this. Let us let go of the expectation of particular outcomes. Let us trust in the divine timing of all. Let us remember we are pens in the hand of the Creator. And through the great birth and rebirth and remembrance of free will, we have the power to design our lives in any way we choose. Nothing can control us. Nothing can limit us. We see and feel nothing but God. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. So let's start to come back down now through the chakra system, down into the planet, through the night sky, descending, down past the clouds, back to your home and where you are, through the ceiling, and back into the physical body. Let us take a moment to connect. I'll now count from 1 to 5, just to solidify the physical body back into the present space and the environment that you are. 1, feeling back in the body. 2, just starting to move limbs gently. 3, just wiggling toes, fingers. 4, about to be fully awake and present and energized and cleansed. Let's rotate the body, move the head around, and take a deep breath and release. 5. Welcome back. Take a moment.
Oh, there was a lot of light in that meditation. I could feel it coming in from everybody's energies, anchoring the light, integrating the light. At one point, I was like totally with it, and my imagination started running away. I almost fell asleep.
Did you?
Yeah, and they say you often fall asleep when there is so much light and it's very intense.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
that's what was coming through for me. That's what I was feeling.
Amazing. Well, let us know how that was for you guys in the chat. And we've got about 280 of you on there now. So let us know what you felt with that. Did you feel any sensations? Did you have any beings come in? Did you feel nothing? Which is perfectly normal. You know, you hear a lot of spiritual teachers and people in the community talk about having these crazy experiences and you don't feel anything or experience anything. That's perfectly normal too. So be gentle with yourself.
But sometimes it takes like a day or two to integrate just the energies of the meditation. So, often things will come up the next day, or you'll feel different or better, or sometimes worse. It depends if we go in and we are, doing a lot of healing. Today, it was just a lot of anchoring of these very intense energies that I think we've all been feeling for a really long time. They just seem to get more and more intense every day. And, the only part that gets easier is if you're doing the healing and the clearing, because then, it seems like not as much comes up all the time, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I can't keep up with all these comments, guys, but PC Rules, one of you wrote, it stood out to me. I feel like I was getting physically attacked, but then my heart felt clear, weird experience. That could be a number of different things.
I think psychically attacked instead of physically attacked.
Anything that feels like it's a bit of a negative energy. Go back and watch last week's meditation, guys. Archangel Michael gave us that wonderful little thing to do when we feel maybe off balance or off center in a meditation or in a space to, and I'll just share it with you real quick now, but go back and watch that meditation last week where you visualize something you really love. Could be someone, could be a place, could be a thing, could be a pet, could be a spouse, whatever, and feel into that love with your eyes closed, and then bring that love into the heart space and kind of like a locket with a picture in it, lock it into that heart space. Take 60 seconds, a couple of minutes to do that. And you can revisit there every time you feel any negative influence coming in, even from reading something negative on social media or experiencing someone on the street, whatever. You can go to that space, and that is a real sort of 5D anchor. So you can hold the heart coherence energy wherever. It's called holding the space, but you can stay in that frequency. So try that. I'm not sure if that will help, but I do that often. It's extremely helpful.
And just remembering that we really are the light, and we really are that powerful. So when you're standing in the light, really no darkness can come. They can't really do anything. They don't really have any power, because all you have to do is shine the light and shine the love, on that darkness, and it will dissipate. It will be destroyed. Some people are just in a little bit more of a vulnerable place. And I think that we can open ourselves up to become attacked or things like that. Things can attach themselves to us. And but I really just feel all of these triggers and feelings and things that come up and we experience. It's just coming up, for our awareness. It's just coming up so that we can be aware of it, and then, we can start healing. So we were just talking a little bit about this week and how everything really is that choice. So if you're feeling low, or you're feeling down, or you're feeling, attacked or in a dark place, just remember, like, that choice is yours. We just have to choose love. We're just one choice away from that higher vibrational state of being, whether it's just to choose to forgive, to choose to let go. I know I get in that space where I feel like I need to control everything and do things a certain way.
Do you?
So, I've been getting tested a lot to let things go. But, just remembering that we are the light and how powerful we really are. I think that, nothing dark really stands a chance. I think when we are the light and we put ourselves into vulnerable situations, drinking alcohol, like watching porn, doing low vibrational things, we open ourselves up to more of those attacks, because there's always low vibrational things that are happening around us, and everything is always trying to pull us into that. So it is just choosing to remain in that high vibration and to hold that high vibration. And trust me, we get tested time and time and time, multiple times a day. We always have many opportunities to hold the light. So if you didn't do it this time or last time. You know, in 5 minutes, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity to do so.
Amazing. So thank you for sharing and being vulnerable. There's so many comments flying through.
Yeah, there's lots of people on here right now. This is awesome.
What you're feeling, and it's perfectly normal. Whatever you're feeling is right for you. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's your journey, and feel into that. If there are things that you're not sure about how to cleanse or heal or deal with or process, just take it to God in meditation. Very simply, just get quiet, connect to God, and present the question, and then move into the space of knowing that an answer is going to be received, is on its way to you through the divine. Do that with everything.
No, it was a great meditation, and I'm super grateful that you did that, and I got to be in that space, and I feel much better, much more calm. I feel like all week it's been busy, so we haven't had much of a chance to meditate, so that was much needed.
Thank you, Missy, for that donation.
For your super chat.
Thank you, all of you, for all the donations that you make. Some of you make them silently. I have to say this in every show because we miss thanking some of you, but just know you're thanked instantly, and we wish the blessings come to you tenfold as a result, and it's that great infinity spiral of giving and serving that we need to be examples of, and hopefully many of you are. We try and embody wherever we can.
Everyone on here, the family of light, they are always sending us, love and well wishes and healing and all the things, and it is received, and it is coming back to you tenfold. So thank you for all of that. We have a special show tonight.
Right. So we've only got,
we're going to
try and nail this in 10 minutes.
Okay. David created an entire slideshow about the Vortex Tour. So if anybody has any questions, do you want to put the email up on the screen really quick? So we have an email mailing list. If you want to be a part of it, it is sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com. And if David can find it, he can put it up on the screen here. This is if you want to be a part of the mailing list. We just send one email a week saying when we're going to do our next global mass meditation with a link. And typically once a week. And we've got something really exciting coming up. The Vortex Tour 2022. I'm sure you've heard us talking about it. We are leaving tomorrow. We are going through southern Alberta and southern BC over to the island. So we are in Canada for those of you who are just joining us. And we have a lot of energetic hotspots, a lot of ley lines, a lot of vortices in this part of the world. So we're going to be taking full advantage of that close to home in our own backyard. I guess we'll see what happens with travel restrictions. A lot of news on that today has been coming up. So but we decided to just stay in our own backyard and see what Canada has to offer. So we've got 17 stops.
Oh, not that one.
There it is. That's number 17.
I don't want to share that one. Hold on.
So if you guys want to hear a little bit more about our trip, where we're going to go, what we're going to be doing at each location, we have got camera gear, we've got drones, we've got night vision. We're going to be connecting with our cosmic cousins. We're going to be doing a lot of healing. There's going to be a lot going on. We might be Sasquatching and checking out the elementals and the fairies and just all kinds of incredible stuff. We're healing the land as well as ourselves. And we know that when we come out on the other end of this, we're not going to be the same people. So
thank you for the donations, guys. I know
you guys are amazing.
Very much appreciated. Honestly, very, very grateful. Okay, so as you can see from this t-shirt, this is our Vortex Tour. As Kelly is talking about, our intention with this Vortex Tour is really to go on a bit of a journey, to activate ourselves more and more to
journey of the soul.
The journey of the soul for sure. And to heal a lot of the land that has stored trauma, to activate some of the positive vortexes that have a lot of light there, and to meet some of you. I know a lot of you are wanting to come along this tour at different points. I'm going to go through now some of the sites that we're going to be visiting and some of the meditations that we're going to be doing on those sites, some of the activities we're going to be doing. It may change, guys. So, for example, we begin the tour tomorrow, and in Edmonton, there's some kind of historic rainfall situation going on. So things may change after this video. Check the description on the video, and there'll be a link to a Telegram chat. Now that's going to be live within 24 hours. I'll try and make it live tonight. Now we're going to be doing live updates on the Telegram chat, so be part of that if you want to follow our tour. We're going to be doing little videos and quirky things because we just mess around most of the time, Kelly and I. So, but on there will be updates, and if we do need to shift a date or if a meditation changes, just be aware that we may change that. And if something else comes through to us that we want to do, we may shift it from that perspective too.
Yeah, we're totally going with the flow on this whole thing. So if we get terrible weather and we're trying to do ET contact, it might not be a ideal time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to adapt and shift some dates, but this is just a pretty general outline that David put together. He put some work into it. Are you okay to get started, sweetie?
Yeah,
Am I allowed to just run to the back?
Absolutely, go for it. So just follow along here, guys. I'm going to go relatively fast because there's quite a lot of info, and I want to get this done in around 10 minutes or so. But yeah, energy vortices or vortex, but there are vortices, which is the plural, power spots and sacred sites around the planet. And these are really concentrated energy deposits located at various points geographically. And they're mainly influenced by Earth energy. They're electromagnetic most of the time, with lots of ionizing particles, underground water, and geothermal activity at these points, to name a few things. So it's the meeting grounds for invisible energy. And what I love about this is that throughout this tour, we'll be meeting many of you. And it's kind of a meeting, as we've met Caden, he's come across, and we're going to be seeing him again shortly on the tour, and his wonderful family. We're going to be meeting many of you to anchor in this energy, to bring in the light, and to connect as the family of light in person. So we can't wait for that. You can read that as if I can send it out to you guys. I can send the slideshow to you later. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I wanted to just bring out the flavor of what a vortex really is. I think a lot of us don't actually know that. I've learned some things putting this together. So our goals on the tour are to access some of these sacred sites around Western Canada. There's so many. To anchor the light, as I mentioned, to connect with the higher realms. We'll be working with different beings, different elemental forces. We will be working with the Sasquatch people and connecting with them, and different ET races, and of course our angelic guides as well, and the masters. We'll be healing, transforming, and activating. We'll be engaging in this way through the portal, I guess, but through the platform of sidereal time. Those of you who don't know what sidereal time is, look it up. You can get an app on your phone as well. LST, local sidereal time. That's when the Earth in your region lines up from a linear perspective with the grand central sun. So at this time, your psychic abilities will be at their peak. Your ability to connect will be at its peak. And it's typically, if you're on mountain time, it's about 9:30 right now, and it goes down by about 4-point-something minutes every day. So all of our meditations will be done at sidereal time.
It's 8:30.
Where the weather allows us. What?
It's 8:30.
What is?
The time.
No, I know, but 9:30 is sidereal time.
Right.
You're right.
Sorry. I just got back.
And so we will do meditations and CE5 contact at each point, and we'll just be having lots of different activities of fun, like going rafting and boating, going on hikes, visiting restaurants, all kinds of stuff. So come along, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We begin on the 16th of June at the Star of David Crop Circle in Red Deer, with sidereal time being 9:23. So the meditation will be at 9:23. If you're in the area, shoot us a message on the Telegram chat, or an email, or a private one on Telegram. We'll be in the Red Deer area. Again, this is weather permitting, guys. If the weather is atrocious, then we may have to move this around, but we're going to keep it on schedule right now. Now, this Star of David crop circle, we're not sure whether it's actually there. It's very difficult to get clean, accurate information of current formations on the ground. I don't know whether they've mowed the field or whatever. Whether it's still there or not.
Obviously, it's grown over.
Well, they may have kept it.
This is 20 years ago.
Well, they may have kept it. People who are aware of sacred sites, they keep things intact. We don't know what to expect. The family who have the farm on the land, we've reached out to and left various messages, but we've heard nothing back. So we're going to have to wing it and go there directly and see if we can get on their property. If not, we're going to be doing it locally, but stick around on Telegram and find out where we'll be. The meditation detail for this guy is going to be, obviously, because there is a crop circle that was formed here, is going to be a CE5 based meditation. So we're going to be making contact with our Star Nations friends, and then we'll go into a CE5 event after that, as we will be doing with most sessions. And we would like to, I think, uncover who made the Star of David crop circle. So that could be our intention for the meditation, and we'll see what comes through.
You mean like what ET being? Like what galactic family member? What ET race, I guess you could call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
so a lot of this is just going to be feeling into the energies when we get there. So what's next?
So the location is the wheat field 6 kilometers east of Red Deer in the Springvale district at the bottom of the screen here. Again, I can send this out to you guys. I can send the link. You know what I'm going to do? I'll put a link to this station in the description after this.
I'm going to put a link in the link.
So our next stop on June the 17th is Buffalo Lake, Alberta. Really powerful vortex. Do you want to talk about this one, honey? Yeah, that connects to the
everybody really likes Buffalo Lake. It's a nice lake, nice little beach in Alberta. We don't have very many of those. And this vortex is really powerful. It actually connects to Mount Shasta in California, and it also connects to the Bermuda Triangle. So This is a very large vortex. And what does it say? One of the largest in the world?
What's the eighth most well known in the world? It connects, as you said, the 3 strongest vortices of North America, Mount Shasta. Really powerful spot, that.
Absolutely.
Buffalo Lake in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, so there's that, like, it's a triangular point in the middle of the lake. So we're going to be doing our meditation, within that triangle, and we are going to be harnessing these powerful energies.
Yeah.
And hopefully having a lake day. But you know what? This rain, I just don't know.
It's going to clear up. So in that light, we're going to connect to the elementals. We're going to be working with some of the sacred flow of energies of Gaia's new grids, because we'll be close to the water. And so we'll see what comes through on that day, but we will try and have a beach day. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come and join us if you feel called to do so. This is what the location of this one is: 1 hour drive northeast of Red Deer, the Rochin Sands Provincial Park Beach. Got that? Okay, next on the 18th of June is the Rumsey Medicine Wheel. This is going to be quite a powerful one. We've got
Who knows where it is?
We don't know where it is yet.
It's going to be really powerful if we can find it.
But we are going to be in the Rumsey area. We will announce closer to the 18th whereabouts, specifically location-wise, that we will be going.
Has anybody in the chat been to Rumsey or know the location of the medicine wheel? If you do, please reach out to us. We are going to try to do a little scouting with the drone maybe ahead of time.
Yeah.
But again, when you go to these sacred locations, if you're within about a 30-kilometer radius, you're going to be picking up on those energies regardless. So what kind of meditation are we doing? This is a medicine wheel, and we've got about 5 or 6 medicine wheels on the trip, on the tour. And David's got some information here on the slide.
I haven't put too much in this meditation detail because we're going to leave it open.
Exactly. These medicine wheels we're going to leave open.
I'm feeling like we're probably going to be doing a lot of the healing of the land with the medicine wheels, where there has been a lot of the indigenous tribes come in, and lots of activities have taken place over generations. There's been a lot of warring.
A lot of genocide.
A lot of violence.
And the earth is holding on to that trauma, just like we store trauma and low vibrational energy in our cells, the earth as well holds that same energy. So when we go to these sites, we are going to be feeling out the energies. We're going to be very respectful, making offerings to the land, and really just feeling into what comes up for us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the next one, guys, is the
another medicine wheel.
Yeah, the Carmen Gay medicine wheel, which is a sundial medicine wheel. And this is sort of the megalithic portal as you read along. The 28 spokes represent the 28 days of the lunar month. Many other cultures, from the Anasazi Pueblo people in the American Southwest to the Maya in Mexico, have used sundial medicine wheels to track time. So the meditation is going to be a connection to the galactic cycles, focused intention on letting go and trusting, like we did tonight, in the divine timing of things, and really plugging into the trusting of the universe and the overall grounding of the collective. It's part of the egoic body, the mental body, to try and plan things very strategically defined, security defined, identity in knowing the outcomes of things. And that's why we've been allowed to be manipulated, why we've allowed ourselves to be manipulated, because we want to know information. We're always seeking information about why, when, how, who did what. And that's why the sort of the weaponization, if you like, of social media has been allowed to take place. And this great information exchange has gone on for a long time. It's very difficult to determine what's true or not online these days. So anyway, that's going to be a powerful meditation. We'll release the exact location on this when we know on the Telegram chat, because it's not up on here. Next, June 22nd is Writing on Stone Provincial Park. Meditation will be at 9 o'clock. Now, this will be, again, a float day, probably.
Well, yeah, they've got a lot going on at the provincial park. They've got a hike through.
Yep.
They do have a little river that runs through. It's supposed to be really nice. So, we're gonna bring out the floaties and the beach gear every chance we get. So, hopefully the rain does not follow us across the country.
So given the history of the North American Great Plains, this meditation will be really to honor and connect to the wayshowers and pathfinders of the past, present, and future. And that may well bring in some galactic friends. I know the Pleiadians talk a lot about in Earth and Bringers of the Dawn, the game masters, the great orchestrators of reality, which is very interesting. Of course, the wayshowers for us, but we'll be connecting to them and maybe asking for their guidance on the way forward and just seeing what comes through. There's a lot of petroglyph park is in this one, and there's a lot of history with the Blackfoot people here who hunted and traveled the Great Plains for many generations. So that's going to be a powerful one. June 24th, we are going to a historic site called Earth Lodge Village. It's a national historic site, and I'm just going to skip through. I don't want to read all of this.
Yeah, you're coming up on your 10-minute mark already, honey.
I know. It's near Clooney, Alberta. Again, we'll release the date, the location near the time. And we're going to, once again, be connecting to Gaia in this meditation to release any blocked energies here. There's a lot of land trauma here in this spot too. And we're going to be connecting with the earth and seeing what comes through. Probably bringing in some of the ground central sun energies, to be honest, and deep into Gaia, and connecting with some of the indigenous energies of the land as well. So let's move forward. Sidereal time 8:52. You see the times getting earlier, guys, with sidereal time. Next is we go to Okotoks, where there's the big rock, the Okotoks erratic. We're going to try and get on top of that big rock to do the meditation.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, I've been looking at pictures of people on there, so I think we will be able to get on there.
Oh, no way.
So it'll be cool to kind of get up there and do a meditation. No guarantee we'll be able to do that, guys, but that's our goal. The Okotoks erratic, known as the big rock, also is a really powerful energy spot. It was dropped by the southward moving glacier of around 10,000 to 12,000 years ago, and it's believed that it's believed to have originated in the Jasper National Park. And it's currently sits now 6 or 7 or 8 kilometers west of Okotoks.
That's interesting.
So amazing that was moved. Whether that story is true or not, we don't know. History is very
manipulated.
It is a little bit. So we'll be connecting to the elemental kingdoms, the welcoming in the new energies to help form the new grids, because the new grids are laid now for 5D, and really working to bridge the gap between humanity and the elemental kingdoms. There's a lot of new fragments of the elemental consciousness and consciousnesses working with Gaia. So we're going to be welcoming them in, hopefully on top of the rock at 8:48 sidereal time. Next, we get into a string of medicine wheels again. This is the Majorville Vortex. This is a really big one, actually. It's kind of iconic. It's like Canada's Stonehenge to a degree.
But it's older.
It is older, yeah. It provides a record of the place where, the Blackfoot ritual activity links the present with the past and the past to the future, and is additionally one of the oldest religious monuments in the world. So a bit of a historic site for Canada. Really cool we get to go here. So this meditation will be collapsing all negative timelines and activating the one golden timeline where humanity ascends and takes back the earth in sovereignty. So that's going to be a powerful one. That's going to be at 8:40 on the 27th there on a Monday. So join us for that one, guys. Again, we'll be doing other stuff on the day. We'll be hiking around and visiting places and getting footage for the documentary. So if you have a story or an experience and you're from the area and you don't mind being on camera, we'd love to do an interview with you and hear some of the things you've experienced in the higher dimensions. Or
yeah, absolutely. It's so
strangeness.
interesting hearing from anybody who's local to these areas, because a lot of them have had almost kind of these paranormal phenomenon type experiences that happen. And if they don't, they really feel the energies, sleeping a lot, or, it's they can feel it. They go near these energy vortexes and they're just drained, they're tired. So yeah, hopefully we get energized and we're not just exhausted the whole time
back into the chat
in these intense energies. What are you looking for?
I'm just looking in the chat. Thank you, Christina, for that donation. Just to see if anybody's been saying anything about stuff.
Everyone's probably logged off by now.
No, they're not. There's 150 people watching.
Oh, nice.
And we graciously here.
Well, we're coming up to one of my favorite portals.
This is going to be amazing. June 29th, 8:32 sidereal time. We will be at the Archangel Michael Vortex. Archangel Michael Portal Vortex. Sorry.
This is our last stop in Alberta, I believe, before we move into BC. And it's kind of interesting because as soon as we stop Alberta and cross the border, we're leaving behind June and moving into July. So it's all kind of divine timing how that works out.
All the sevens.
Yeah, I've been seeing lots of sevens ever since we've been talking about it, Caden.
Yeah, I've been so many.
They've been coming up for me everywhere now. Yeah. I'm about to hit 77777 on my car for kilometers too. So I don't know, just interesting fact.
Crazy.
But the Archangel Michael portal, so I was talking a little bit about this earlier. There is actually the inner Michael vortex, which is made up of 3 peaks of 3 different mountains. So there's Michael Peak, Cathedral Mountain, and Mount Victoria. And each one of those mountains has kind of a corresponding lake that they drain into. And it is those energy points that make up the inner Michael vortex, and just crazy energies in this area. You have information, kind of linking to the 1212 gateway. A lot of people have had experiences with Archangel Michael in these areas, really connecting to his energies, just being there. It's a very angelic place. It's a very, very sacred place. So what did you have for the meditation detail?
Well, I've left it open for our brother Archangel Michael to give us a message. So Kelly and I just received a message. We've not read it yet. A reading from Archangel Michael from Ron Vizane. It came through today, actually.
It came through today.
Which is very exciting.
Right before the show started, and we've been so busy we didn't get a chance to read it. So I think maybe when we sit down with those energies and that information tonight, a lot of this stuff is going to fall into place for us. So I'm very excited about this stop, and it being our last stop in Alberta. It's great to go out with a bang.
Yep. So we're going to connect to Archangel Michael and see what comes through for a unique message. That's going to be really powerful, guys. We'll probably do a couple of hikes that day, so watch out for notifications.
We will be doing a hike to Takaka Falls that day. It is the second highest elevation waterfall in all of Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. July 2nd, we're at the Elemental Great Pyramid, a sacred vortex situated along the Jimmy Russell to Sunflower Hill. We'll be doing that hike simply because it's Sunflower Hill. And we've been called to go there. It's a very energetic hotspot, home to a great elemental pyramid. And once again, we'll be tuning into the elemental energies here and probably connecting to the sunflower life spirit, I would have thought.
And you know what is really, really interesting? I talk a lot about my my shoulder. I have recurrent dislocations of my shoulder. It's been happening for 10 years consistently, but it's starting to get really bad to the point that, they say I need surgery. So I've been on this healing journey with my shoulder. And this great elemental pyramid is going to be amazing, because if you guys know anything about pyramids, you know that they're very healing. And water is also very healing. So this is an old mining mountain. It was hollowed out by the mines, and then it was actually flooded with all the water ever since they stopped using the mines. So it's basically just one big giant pyramid full of water. And the interesting thing that just came to me in a download is I've been to Kimberley many times. It's one of my favorite mountains, and it's one of my favorite places to snowboard. And when I originally injured and dislocated my shoulder, it was at Kimberley Mountain.
How interesting.
Yeah. So I think that taking advantage of this healing, being there where I originally opened this wound with my arm might be calling us to do a lot of healing in this place, for the physical vessel, because it's not only, for the earth that we're going to do all this healing, we're on the journey as well.
Yeah.
In our own lives. So
amazing.
I think I'll be definitely connecting to those energies while I'm there.
Yeah, but in the third journey of healing and cosmic memory activation. So funny that you said that.
Yeah.
Okay, skipping through on the 11th of July, we've got the Karamus vortex. Again, a sacred vortex. A lot of fairies and Sasquatch and ETs in this area. So make sure you bring your best intentions.
This is going to be a good one. This is the one you're coming to.
Yeah. This is going to be a powerful one. We've got lots of stuff planned with this location. We're going to go see
new friends. Are they new friends or are they old friends? I don't really
friends.
know. We've probably known each other lifetimes, and we're coming into each other's lives for a reason. This is the more of the negatively polarized portal, and
the Karamus Mound.
Yes. So again, a lot of genocide and trauma happened in this area. A lot of the clairvoyant and intuitive kind of energy healers that we've been talking to don't like the feel of this place. Energetically, it's kind of a negative feeling for them.
The Karamus
Mound. The mound is not found. No one knows where the mound is.
Oh, right, that's true.
The mound, there's archaeologists currently looking for the mound, but for some reason, they don't want to be found. So that's what the meditation is going to be about, feeling into that energy. Why are you hidden? Why don't you want to be found? We have a really good idea of where it is. One of the archaeologists actually reached out to one of the clairvoyant girls that is going to be with us and asked her to help him find the mound. So he's got a really good idea of where it is. And she's going to see what comes through on our meditation. So things are getting very interesting when we get into BC. You can see the energy shift already. Like as soon as you cross that border, it's very powerful.
Let's come back into the chat. Yeah, if anybody know where that mound is, send us a message on that Telegram chat.
If anyone knows where the mound is.
It could be a fun day. We could just go hunting for the mound for a bit. It could be fun.
Well, the trail is called the Trail of the Shadow.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're up for that. See? Okay. Everything kind of has that negative, polarization in Karamus. So we're going to bring the light.
We're going to bring the light in. Either way, we're going to bring the light in. That's not July 11th. I got that date wrong. So the next trip is, sorry guys, it's not July 11th at all. That is.
It is. It's July 11th and 12th. We swapped the dates.
We did. Okay. Walburn Valley. So July the 12th, yeah. Walburn Valley, which is an ancient, what's that?
For Walburn Valley, we're going out to the island. He's moved out onto the next one. We don't know if we're going to do, there's 2 locations on the island. Walburn Valley is one of them. And then I think Petroglyph Park is the other one. And we don't know which one we're doing on the 11th and which one we're doing on the 12th. We've had someone reach out to us and say that they want to join us on the island. So we're just going to see what location they want to come to and what day they can join us. And if other people start reaching out that they're going to be there, we'll just make it work the best we can. But this is going to be an incredible place. You said you actually have heard about it and
wanted to go there.
Want
100%.
Yeah. So I don't know if you'll be able to make it work and join us this time, but apparently there's only 4% left of this ancient rainforest, and it's canopy covered and just a very, very immersive nature experience. So we will definitely be connecting with the trees, connecting with the Akashic records, and just getting a lot of that memory from the earth. And I think it's going to be very rejuvenating for us. I feel, just looking at your pictures, and there might be an opportunity as well to connect with maybe a chief in that area and do some meditation. We still have a lot of moving parts and people to talk to and things to work out, but this is going to be one of the stops on Vancouver Island. And then the other one is, we said it wasn't going to be Qualicum Falls. We keep making this the big one. So Petroglyph Park is the actual site.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Petroglyph Park and more.
Qualicum Falls is like the second option that we're going to do that day. But it's not the actual vortex.
Okay, that's okay.
So the vortex is the Petroglyph Park. It just doesn't seem to be very big, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on there. So Qualicum Falls is very nearby, and it looks beautiful. So I think we're going to check that out on the same day.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and this is probably going
maybe even the biggest one. This one, it's going to be huge. Yeah.
The biggest, portal. It is, because this is a magnetic vortex, and this magnetic vortex really started opening up as the magnetic poles of the earth started to shift. So back in 2005 is when they, really started to notice this portal. But energetic stuff, after talking to some locals in the area, has been happening there for decades, centuries even. So there is a lot of activity in that area, but this magnetic vortex is a very, very powerful one. And we've connected with people who kind of live on all three sides of the mountain that you can access. And one day we actually get to build a medicine wheel. So it's going to be really incredible. We're going to be, just experts in medicine wheels by the time we get there, because we're going to see like 6 medicine wheels along the way. And then we get to go and actually physically build and put down the rocks and lay the arms and the direction. And a lot of that has already been asked the elders, and they've gotten the, permissions and ceremony, and they've done all the markings, but they haven't physically moved in the center stone, and they haven't physically built the arms. So a lot of these rocks that I've been carrying, this is actually from the Archangel Michael portal in Banff. A lot of these gemstones I've been holding on to, we're going to put them under the center stone, and we're going to kind of bury a lot of stuff there. And yeah, I don't know. It's just going to be really incredible to get to be a part of something like that. We're so grateful to be invited on the land, and they're gracious enough to let us document and use cameras and that sort of thing. So we've also heard that if you go up the mountain with the wrong intention, bad things can happen. They've told us that someone lost an arm, went up there. Like crazy stuff can happen if you don't go to these sacred places with the right intention. So intention is everything.
Okay. Yeah. So there'll be multiple meditations, medicine wheels, and it's going to be a heck of a time.
Lots of stuff going on there.
So August 2nd, Lake St. Anne. It's a great healing lake.
So that was going to be our last stop in BC. And then we're heading back to Alberta. We're heading back to the Edmonton area. Lac St. Anne is only about 45 minutes away from Edmonton. And this is known for its healing properties, known for the healing waters. So we're going to be doing another healing meditation at this site.
So bring your ailments and things to be healed, guys. It's going to be a powerful one. Moving on, the Duhamel. Crop circle.
Another crop circle, right? So we kind of lots of crop circles in Alberta again, right? Yeah.
So lots in Duhamel or Duhamel, however you pronounce that. Sorry if I get that wrong. I'll just read it, just a clipping here from an article. For several weeks before the crop circles appeared, Duhamel had been plagued with strange occurrences. Reports of unidentified flying objects had made it into the local papers weeks before the crop circles were discovered. The crop circles were discovered by accident, with the local farmer, Mr. Shielk, going out to his field to collect his cows and finding it. So it's probably going to be very ET, very UFO-y. The whole tour is, but this specific site will be. We'll be focusing on the CE5 contact and with the incredible history of the UFO sightings in the area. So get ready for contact. Indeed.
And is this the last stop on the tour?
August the 9th.
This is the last stop on the tour.
Nordegg.
Sasquatch
capital of Alberta.
There's a lot of sacred stuff that happens here. The Sundance takes place in Nordegg every year. So that's a big, well-known ceremony that a lot of Indigenous people travel to take part in. And I think that is why we're called to go there. As you can see by the photo, they have Crescent Falls, just a beautiful location. So it's going to be kind of a combination of that sacred element as well as that, really elemental and connecting with nature while we're there. So,
and I think I put in the meditation detail, which again can shift around. We probably want to do a bit of a healing between. It's been a lot of negative occurrences with humanity, Earth humanity, and the Sasquatch people across the world. And we'd like to we'll probably do this at Mount Ida as well, but I think Nordegg is going to be a hotspot for this, just to start to build the bridge between the Sasquatch people and humanity, because they apparently, with the veil thinning, it's much more easier to sense them and see them right now. So they're a bit concerned about that with the past, with humanity, with what's happened, some of the things, not all negative, but there have been, we're humans are generally very violent when fearful, and there's been some things going on with government as well, and what have you. But we'll be doing probably a cleansing meditation as well, at least one of them, to bridge the gap between these wonderful beings and Earth humans. So again, bring those wonderful intentions.
I just think it's so interesting how it's all connected. You go to this energy place because it's sacred and well known, and there's a lot of history there. But then when you start talking to people, there's also this like paranormal kind of element to it, where there is multidimensional beings, Sasquatches, and people seeing fairies and connecting with all of those energies. And then even in BC and some of those mountains, Mount Ida, they're telling us that it's just a hot spot for ETs and seeing spacecraft and things like that. So we really just don't know what we're getting into, but we are going with open hearts, open minds, and hopefully open camera lenses to just be able to get some of this stuff down so that everyone can see it and we can just share our experience. So if you can't be there in person, we are going to try to continue to do our live global mass meditations every week. And we are going to continue to update you guys once we get the Telegram chat going and all of that. So if you do want to be a part of the tour, follow along, have some of this information for yourself, you can definitely shoot us an email, sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com. David's got that up on the screen.
And we are going to be making a documentary of this, guys, which will be, if we can get the footage, which I think we can. You never know when you go to these energetic places whether the electronics are going to work. So hopefully if we can get the footage that we plan to, we'll release this.
I think he bought enough cameras.
Kind of in probably a 2-part series, maybe even a 3-part series, full feature-length documentaries on iTunes and YouTube as well. And we'll probably be releasing it free for like 24, 48 hours. But we'll be announcing that near the time. It's a little bit of a ways off yet. But if you want to, again, come along and tell your story and be on camera of experiences that you've had spiritually, we'd love to meet you and do that.
There's a question here. Will any of these meditations be live on YouTube or live somewhere? Like, we are going to be going to these remote locations. We are going to set up multiple cameras. Are we going to be able to go live? So that's just a question of, I guess, battery power, data, cell phone reception, and all of the above. So we're definitely recording them. They definitely are going to be posted, probably posted in full. Or do you think we'll just be recapping and doing like a documentary?
What we may do on the Telegram chat, guys, is we may just do a sort of a synopsis of the day and little snippets of things. I don't think we'll be able to go live in these. We will be doing our global mass meditations, which will be influenced by what's going on.
Absolutely. So we will be live once a week, continuing what we're doing.
Yeah.
But from that location, wherever we are, whatever we've experienced, those energies are going to be with us, and we are going to be pouring that into the meditation and bringing those energies in. And of course, we want to bring the family of light in, because it's just so much more powerful when everybody's intention and energy is there with us. So
absolutely. So that's
we'll do our best. I think we're gonna attempt to go live. Like, we're gonna at least try.
Maybe we'll try.
We gotta try.
When you go live, things just we've been good tonight, but things just go wrong. So anyway, that's about all we have for tonight's show, guys. Thank you for joining us for both parts. Those of you that did, thank you for all your donations and super chats, my friends. Very, very kind, very generous, and may you be equally blessed in generosity. And we can't wait for the tour that starts tomorrow. We're going to sign off very shortly here in about 60 seconds, as we've got a bunch more packing to do. We actually leave this residence. We move out tomorrow, and then we begin the tour at the same time, which is it's good. It's going to be good. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be good. We can breathe tomorrow when we check into our first Airbnb.
Yeah, we should probably get to packing.
So thank you for joining us. We love meditating with you. We're blessed and honored to do this work. Thank you for your presence and attendance, all the work that you're doing. We know this journey of light can be particularly challenging and alienating, and there's a lot of emotions flying around right now. So thank you for all the work that you're doing. We're there with you physically sometimes, and virtually and astrally as well. And we can't wait to meet a bunch of you on this amazing tour. It's going to be truly a gathering of the family of light. I think it's already begun with coming to see us. So amazing. Great. Thank you for being here, and send us a message, guys. Check out the links in the description for tonight's slideshow and the Telegram chat link. Give me a few hours to put that up, but that will be there beginning tomorrow, live tomorrow. And if you have a question, or if you have something to add to the slideshow or locations and things, then send us a mail. And,
or if you know where that Rumsey medicine wheel is.
If you know where the Rumsey wheel is, and let us know. And the Caring Lease Mound as well. But we'll be delighted to see you and hear from you. So have an amazing night, guys. Take this energy into the rest of the week. And we wish you all the love and light in the world. And we'll see you soon.